Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great week. Today I'm doing a tutorial on cream blush. I know that cream blush can be a little bit scary when you don't know what you're looking for and you don't know how to apply it. So I wanted to give you a few quick tips and tricks to help you apply cream blush because it is a really great product to use. The cream blush that I will be using today is this NYX cream blush in Natural. So it's a nice natural, it's almost like a rose sort of color. And it has a beautiful texture. So what you want to look for in a cream blush, texture is very important. You don't want it to be sticky because it will be hard to blend. So you want something that's smooth and creamy and easy to blend with a few tools, which I'll show you in a second. This NYX cream blush was really inexpensive. I got it from Target. I think it was under $10. I did go looking for some other higher end brands, but a lot of them were cream to powder, and that's not the look I wanted to go for. I wanted to get something creamy that stays dewy, I guess you could say, on your skin. So you want to make sure that you don't get a sticky product. And the other thing I like about this is it has quite few ingredients compared to a lot of the other blushes that I looked at, and as you all know, I love natural products. So it's not necessarily a natural product, but it doesn't look like it has too much in it, which is always a good sign. So that's another reason why I like it. There's a couple of tools that you can use to apply your cream blush. The first one, which is my preferred method, is using a stippling brush. So the reason why this is good is because the bristles are on two different levels normally, and it means that you don't have too much product sitting on the brush, and when you blend it out, it gives you a more natural look because the bristles are all not so compact and on one level. So when you dab it on, you're not just getting a big blob of product in the one spot. So that's why I like this method. The other method that is good as well is using a sponge. Now I know there's a lot of beauty blenders around at the moment. I would not recommend using the same beauty blender that you use for your foundation, only because you don't want those pigments getting caught in the beauty blender, and when you're applying your foundation you end up with like cream blush mixed in there as well. So you can just get these cheapo ones from the chemist or the pharmacy, and they're just as good and just as easy to use, and you can dispose of them after you've used them because they're so cheap as well. So that's another good way to apply the blush. When you apply cream blush, it's best to go for a natural makeup look. So you don't want to end up looking like a clown. So the best thing to do is keep it natural. So as you can see today, I'm going out for lunch shortly. So I have some BB cream on, a little bit of powder, and I have a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, and I think that's pretty much it. I have a champagne, really natural eyeshadow just over my lid. So it is best to use cream blushes with minimal products on your face. So the first I have a lisp. The first method I'll show you is using the stippling brush. So you want to grab your product and you just want to dab it onto the product. Not too much. Less is best. You can always add more as you go along. So I'm just really lightly tapping that, by the way. So you're left with a tiny little bit of product on there, and you can build it up as you go along. You're better off adding more than trying to wipe off excess. So I'll just bring you in closer so you can see my cheeks. So as you can see, I'm just using a dabbing motion, and I'm just keeping it on my cheekbone. Now, if you think that you have added too much product onto the brush, you can go ahead and just dab some of it off with your fingers or using the sponge. My camera is obviously more lit up than I would appear in face to face. That made no sense. because I've got natural light coming in, it is reflecting a lot of the color off, but it is quite natural, and it has added quite a bit of color to my cheeks. So I'm going to stop there and go over to the other side, and I'll use the sponge technique. So when you are using the sponge, you want to go really easy with this one. Not too much product at all, just lightly dabbing that on. And just rolling it and patting it just on the... So I don't know if you can see a difference now as opposed to before, but I'll just see if I can catch some of the pigment. So it's very subtle. You can obviously go heavier handed if you want, but I prefer a more natural look. Another reason why cream blushes are good is because you can quickly pop them on as a lip gloss. Obviously it's not going to look too matchy because your skin is different color to your lips. So I'm just going to show you, I'll zoom in and you can have a look at how different the color is. So that is the end of this tutorial. I hope I've given you some tips and tricks to help you feel comfortable with purchasing a cream blush and also applying it. Thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next tutorial. Have a great day. Bye.